Hello guys, today we will be going over how to construct or draw figures with given perimeters and areas. So our first question is, an office space has an area of 56 meters squared and a perimeter of 36 meters. Design a rectangular office space that fits this criteria. So any rectangular office space, the area will always be just length times the width, length times width. So we have LW, length times width, equals 56. And we have 2L plus 2W, the perimeter. 2L plus 2W, just trying to keep it color-coded for this part, just to keep it all nice, equals 36. So now we can solve, we can just isolate one of our variables. So L equals 36 minus W. 18 minus W, my bad. 18 minus W. 18 minus W. Now we can substitute this part back into the equation for L. Then we get, now we're going to stop with the color coding here because we just have one variable. 18 minus W times W equals 56. So now we get 18W minus W squared equals 56. Now we're just going to add W squared and subtract 18W from both sides of this equation. So now we just have, so that it can be equal to 0, and then we can solve for the quadratic. So W squared minus 18W plus 56 equals 0. So now we have a pretty basic quadratic which we can factor. So two numbers that multiply, a times c, should equal 56, and a plus c should equal negative 18. So that would be W minus 4 and then W minus 14 equals 0. And in this case, W can equal 4 or 14. Let me just test in my head for extraneous solutions. I encourage you to do this too. Both of these solutions are valid. And if we base our length as well, so if our length is just 18 minus W, L could equal 4 or 14, because based on what W equals. So our length could be 4 or 14, and our width could be 4 or 14. So we could have length could equal 4 or 14. Now width, if the length is 4, the width is 14 in this case, or 4 if the length is 14. So if length is 4, width is 14. If the length is 14, width is 4. Or vice versa. Either way, it will work. Now let's go on to our next problem. Actually, let's do this one first. An office space has an area of 40 pi meters squared. What is the radius and circumference of a circular office space that fits this criteria? So the formula for the area of a circle is pi r squared. If this seems like magic to you or you're not familiar with it, I encourage that you watch proofs on this formula. You can find many on YouTube. So pi r squared equals 40 pi. So now the radius squared just equals 40. So our radius equals the square root of 40. Now the circumference of a circle is just 2 times the radius times pi. So 2 pi r is our circumference. So that's 2 root 40 and then times by pi. So 2 pi root 40 is our circumference. And radius root 40 is our, and this is just our radius. Okay,